Windy. Guys, it's a beautiful day in Miami, Florida. It's a little windy today, but I'm gonna take you guys grocery shopping. Life of a content creator. I saw myself, I feel like I just want to get a little bit leaner. So I'm gonna show you guys how I shop to get lean, right? No different from what I usually eat. I'm just gonna show you the small tricks that I'm gonna adjust to my diet to look a little bit leaner. Still keep the same weight, just a little bit more cut looking, all right? But I gotta post at the same time, so multitasking, all right? Let's go. I need to wash my car. That's what I need to do today. There's a lot of ways to lose fat. And one thing I'm gonna show you guys while I'm shopping is cutting out sauces, right? A lot of sauces. I like cooking for flavor, of course, and there's a lot of ways to do that. You can get chicken broth, low sodium chicken broth. You can get, of course, always has to be the lowest sodium, reduced calorie if you're gonna try to get something, you know, with sauce, low sugars. But one thing I want you guys to pay attention to is, especially the meats, the carbs, how much carbs, right? Carbs are not bad for you. It's how much carbs you're gonna use. Are you gonna be including cardio? Do you know how many calories you're burning? Are you active? There's so many different ways to it's Miami, I had to push the horn, bro. They're just sleeping behind at the light. People got things to do, but there's so many ways to lose fat, right? It's just that everybody's different, and I personally customize plans for people based off of their lifestyle, you know, especially with sleep, if you guys are drinking, you're going out, like there's a lot of factors, and there's something I need to know more about when it comes to like designing this stuff for people. But for me, I know what I need to do, and I'm just going to buckle down just a little bit more on my restrictions. You know, I do like 2 cookies a day, 1 or 2. Probably gonna cut that out, have like a little bit less, but you know, I still gotta enjoy life. I got kids. But the one thing before we go into the store, you gotta have a grocery list. Otherwise, you go in there, you just start buying stuff because you see it. You want a grocery list so you can know, boom, boom, boom. Look at the chickens. Look at that, fresh chicken. Oh, that disappeared, bro. As I was saying, just don't get anything off of the list. Okay, the reason I go to Walmart is because I know most of you guys have Walmart. I don't get everything from Walmart, but today I will, just so you guys can see what I get. But like I said, I don't like usually getting most of my meats from here, my seafood. But man, we're about to go in and let's get shopping. All right, budget-friendly grocery haul for fat loss. Let's get it. All right, starting off in the produce section. I ain't gonna lie, some of these sweet potatoes are huge. You doing? Can I see a picture? Oh, okay. Nice suit.
You too, sir.
This is on the YouTube video.
Okay, let me take a picture.
I can get him. You want him to take it?
This is okay.
You live here?
Huh?
You live here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. But in Doral.
No, speak English too.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay. Cuban. Okay.
Where's your Spanish, bro?
I know. I gotta learn Spanish, man. No Spanish.
You know how to say 2
My
words?
English is about 60-70%.
That's good.
And your Spanish?
20.
I win. Happy day, sir.
You too. So the sweet potatoes makes a difference, guys. If you want, I want to say like these are like super big. All I need is like 3. I'm gonna cut them up anyway. Good 3 sweet potatoes, superfood. You can say it's carbs, right? Sweet potato is one of the best carbs. Actually, all potatoes are good. It's just how much you eat, but sweet potatoes at the top of the chart. So that's on my list. I'm gonna be doing like a honey glazed salmon and sweet potato. I always put those together. I'm gonna do a ground turkey, peppers, onions, with some rice. No sauce, maybe a little yum yum sauce when I eat it. And regular breakfast, eggs and oatmeal, simple stuff, all right? I just want you guys to see how I pick it out. Snack, bananas, everything over here is fine. It's just how much you eat. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but sometimes you get bananas, take forever to turn, and then sometimes you get home and they're already yellow. So I'm gonna grab some green ones since I already have. So I already got apples. It's not on my list, okay? And over there, let me just take you to where I fail sometimes. This is the snack section or the sweet section. This is not on my list, right? This is what I come over here and I get this right here. It's another one of my favorites. This is banana nut bread. This is, oh my God. This is a favorite. This is stuff I can't get. And you can't get it either, right? If you wanna lose fat, you cannot get any of this stuff over here. Cakes, cookies, cupcakes, pretzels, like just don't come over here, all right? This is what I need. I got garlic. We need some peppers. All right, the pepper's gonna go in our lean ground turkey. I'll explain to you guys why I'm not gonna get the beef this time. All right, once we get over there to that section. But I need this and probably one yellow onion, maybe a red pepper, just over there. Put that in another bag. All right, guys, so there's a lot of this stuff over here, blueberries, strawberries. I have all of this stuff at home already. But for instance, if you were to get any fruit, this is high in antioxidants, superfoods, right? This is stuff you want. Lemons. Actually, do I need lemons? I do. All right, I wanna put that on my salmon too. And stuff that you just wanna have in your house, citrus fruits are one of them. Immune booster, you guys need it, right? Cleansing, lemons and oranges and limes help so much with like just different flavors. And also, I like to make ginger shots, like all this kind of stuff you want to have in your house at all times. Let's grab some veggies, but so far so good. All right, guys, so when it comes to vegetables, I really only eat, I'm gonna say most of the time, broccoli and asparagus. I used to do a lot of zucchini and stuff. It kind of gets soggy for me, but I still do it. One thing that I don't do a lot of is Brussels sprouts. It gives you gas. I hate feeling bloated. So all of these vegetables that I'm getting are stuff that I know like works for me, makes me feel good. Regardless of what's on like a nutrition plan for you, healthy foods, just make sure it's actually something that feels good like when you eat it. If it doesn't make you feel good, you gotta make some substitutes. So pay attention to what you eat and how it makes you feel. I have cucumbers, I have tomatoes. So this takes care of my two vegetables that I'm gonna eat. My cucumber and tomatoes, I have a little bit of lettuce. I'm gonna use that as my dinner for no carbs, right? That's just every now and then I do that in case I need to eat some more. Try not to eat carbs at night. Fresh spinach. One of the things that you guys don't wanna get, right? Croissants, bread, right? You passing all this stuff that looks good. Pizza, quick and easy meals. You don't want to get this stuff. You guys want to stay on track. That's why I have a list. So when you get to the store, look at little dog. It's so small. No freezer stuff, no ice cream, no chips. Looking at that, no frozen dinners, vegetables, no frozen meals. Guys, the only carb that I just say don't eat that much is, for me, it's pasta. It kind of sticks on me a little bit longer. Because then if you get pasta, you usually have to add sauce, right? And that's what we want to stay away from. All right, this is one of my favorites to get. This is a yum yum sauce, possibly high in calories, right? Whenever you want to see, you got this sriracha mayo too. It's probably a little bit better. This is a reduced yum yum sauce. If you want to really follow something and get the correct measurements, just follow the serving size directly. It's going to give you the exact numbers that's on this nutrition label. So I'm eating this though. All right, I'm eating this. What else am I gonna have? Jasmine rice. I have some of you guys might need a hack, right? They got these jasmine rice packets, or Uncle Ben's original, right? Ben's have all type of rices. These basmatis, these have all of these. Now, there's a difference. All rice don't equal the same, okay? For instance, this rice right here, this Spanish rice, is 1 cup, is 290 milligrams of sodium. This has 0 sodium, right? This is the kind of stuff I look at that helps me make a decision on what I want to eat, right? Lower sodium foods tends to make you look a little bit leaner, right? Salt and sugar is what salt makes you look more bloated, puffy. Sugar is just gonna make you just put on a lot of fat. So salt, if you're sweating, is good. You fine.
Excuse me. Oh, you're filming?
Yeah,
Oh,
YouTube
I
video.
could've gotten into it.
No, you're fine. All right, so you guys remember what I said, right? Salt makes you puffy. If you sweat, it's fine. You need salt. Salt is not bad. You want to watch how much you consume. So if I'm going here, I'm getting, all right, the jasmine rice. Just the regular, make it. If I was on the go, I would grab this jasmine rice right here. And I do have these at home. All right, jasmine or the basmati. Either one I would go. Nothing over here. All right, just keep checking that grocery list. All right, I got a few more things to get. All right, be careful over here. One of my favorites. I'm messing up. This is not on my list, but I need these. Making a honey glazed salmon, but I'm gonna use agave. You can use honey, but I'm using agave, right? I'm allergic to honey, so I use agave. It's pretty good, you know, so I use this. And like I said, beware, right? Here we go. This is the flowers, this is the sugar. You got cooking oils, you got all of this stuff over here that you could pick up, and if you don't know, you can get the wrong thing, right? Let me show you what I use most of the time, and I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't use other stuff. Here we go. It's cheaper. Canola oil, vegetable oil. The benefits of these that you can fry stuff, right? You can fry, has a high heat tolerance, which means it's not gonna smoke. This is gonna keep your food, you know, not smoking your whole house for a long time. This is gonna control the heat, right? But this is bad for you. This is bad, right? Vegetable oils and stuff like that is much higher. It's canola oil, right? This tends to kind of like stick to your arteries a little bit more. If you know anything about oils, grapeseed oil, olive oil, this kind of stuff is cold pressed. It's very good fats, right? These are good fats. These are unhealthy fats, saturated fats. This is not good for you if you want to lose fat. This is what I get, extra virgin olive oil. To be honest, glass is always better. I honestly think avocado oil is better. Avocados I mean, they both good. Like, it just depends on what you're using it for. What's your taste? What do you want to get out of it? Are you searing a lot of stuff? Olive oil, it will smoke if you try to fry stuff, right? Whereas avocado oil is a little bit smoother. I think that's probably better when it comes to like searing. I don't think you guys should fry anything. So you want to sear, you don't want to fry, right? Frying, if you guys don't know, that means you need a lot of oil. Pretty much, you're drenching all of your food in oil. When you sear, you put a little bit in there, you let it get some color, but you don't drain it in oil, right? When you drain it in oil, those calories still add up. So when you bite into it, it's not just clean, it's now with oil that you need to calculate, you know, add those calories to your tracking, right? You need to add that because that's what will happen. So I will get the glass version, extra olive oil. I already have one. I buy a big one. Just something that you guys can think about. I have this, right? When I make my salads, you guys know, I use only olive oil and I use red wine vinegar or a white vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Any of these I don't use salad dressings because, like I said, that stuff starts to add up. And just go ahead and forget about any of this stuff right here. Come on, bro. Like I'm just checking, like I'm just looking. I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get that, all right? It's my favorite cereal, by the way. I don't eat cereal anymore because I can feel it immediately after I eat it. I know I already messed up, right? It's just guilty. Once your body is used to eating healthy food, you can't really eat this unless it's like cheat day, all right? But we only have one cheat meal this time, once a week. I mean, all cereal is good, just bad for you. But we are gonna get the cereal this week. It's gonna be oats, right? What I'm having for breakfast, oats and eggs. I'm going back to the oats. Now, I found a quick hack, okay? Quick hack. This is what I like. If I don't have time though, this hack, I want you guys to see this one. What I've started getting is the Quaker, all right, lower sugar, maple brown sugar. This is something I've been getting. I got away from oatmeal for a little while. Like, I felt like it made me stay full too long, and I like to just feel light, but I had it, I've been eating it, and it's been great, right? 2 packets. Has a little bit of sodium in it, has some carbs, 50 grams of carbs, has 4 grams of sugar. Now, compared to, let's say the old one, all right, 12 grams of sugar, plus 12 included. So it's a big difference. Even if I was to eat the plain oats, I still add sugar. So Guys, 4 grams is not too bad. I eat 2 packets, and this has been a game changer for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the cart because I can use some more. Epic fails that I used to have, right? I love Pop-Tarts, these little treats. Like, I love these bars, right? I love all kind of like that kind of stuff. Quick stuff that's easy to grab. But I noticed that it would mess up my macros, right? I have these Rice Krispies. Even though this stuff is in my house for my kids, I don't eat it. But it all has its purpose. But today I'm not talking about that. I just want you guys to have a healthy grocery selection, right? This stuff is not on my grocery list, so I'm not gonna get it. All right, remember, the grocery list, that's why it's important. All right, skip all of this stuff right here. I do need this. This is the bad one, okay? This is the bad one. Just let you guys know, this is not the healthy peanut butter. This right here is the healthy peanut butter, all right? The one with the oil on the top. So, I mean, just act like I didn't get this, okay? But I'm getting it, okay? This goes on my apples, or if I need like peanut butter and jelly. I know, it's bad, but here we go, guys. The bread section. Is bread bad for you? I don't think bread is that bad. Like I said, everything consumed in moderation is fine. I usually if I get something, I get the whole wheat bread. Yeah, I'll even get the white bread. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll get the white bread. I do love this kind of bread, stuff with like oats on it, seeds, and like I'll eat this. I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a peanut butter banana sandwich anytime. Almond butter, strawberry jelly. I still have bagels. Like on leg days, I have bagels. Actually, yeah. Today is leg day. I had me a bagel because I know I'm gonna need those carbs, right? But if you have a problem with bread, don't get the bread. If you got a problem with eating too much bread, don't get it. I have a little bit of self-control. Like, I'm not gonna eat bagels, I'm gonna eat oatmeal, right? A little bit of a better source of carbs, but like I said, if you can control yourself, if you have a bagel a day, it's not bad, right? It almost comes out to the same thing as oatmeal. It's just made different, breaks down different. So I do have bagels, but I know when I need to eat it. You just make sure you know when to eat it. All right, let's go on. I got my coffee already. And just like I said, all this kind of stuff on this side, just go ahead and cut it out, right? Your kids have it, it's in the house, do not eat it. It's gonna mess you up, I'm telling you. All right, the eggs. And this is on my list. Cage-free, got the brown eggs. Now, I usually get a lot of eggs. I have some at home, but I get egg whites too, because I only eat 2 yolks. So instead of eating instead of cracking all the eggs, I get egg whites and just fill it in. But just to let you guys know, when you eat all the yellows, it does have some health benefits to it, but it also contains a little bit more fat. If you guys don't know, right? You won't get fat from it, but I'm just saying, like, just so you conscious enough to understand why I do it, I try to get more protein than fat. The more lean protein you get, the less fat you put on. And again, it all depends on how much you eat of it. So let's see, we got pretty much, guys, we're almost done, right? See what happens when you make a list? My cart is not overly full, right? Budget friendly, right? What's in your house is what you're gonna eat. If you eat too much stuff, you're gonna eat more. I need a little bit of cheese for my eggs. If you guys are eating a lot of cheese, also know that that's high fat content, so limit your cheese. Go with the serving size, or you can go less. I just sprinkle it for flavor. I don't eat cheese on everything, and cheeseburgers and, you know, everything, mac and cheese. No, I don't do that no more. All right, here we go, salmon. I'll be honest, guys, I don't really eat Walmart salmon. I don't do Walmart salmon. But since I'm here today, I just want to let you guys see what I'm getting. All right, this salmon is gonna go with my sweet potato, asparagus, right? And then I'm doing a lean ground turkey with peppers, with jasmine rice and broccoli. And the last thing I'll have, which I already have at home, is chicken breast, and I'll do like a side salad. I got everything for that. I got cucumbers, I got tomatoes, so you guys have a visual idea of what I'm making, right? I just listed exactly what I'm making, and this is what it looks like. What else do I need? Snacks, right? What we got for snacks? All right, so my snack options are Greek yogurt, banana, I got fruits. I got strawberries, blueberries. If I was to go with this one, right? Strawberry Greek yogurt. It has 17 grams of sugars, plus it included 12, which is 24% sugar. I wouldn't get this one. You gotta go with the plain flavor. Yeah, it might not taste as good. 6 grams of sugar, none added. It even has more protein in that one. So you gotta go with the plain, all right? The plain yogurt. This is a winner, all right? I make my parfait, I put my berries, put a little bit of agave in that. I put, like I said, my berries, banana, pumpkin seeds, and that's it, all right? That's a great snack to have. All right, guys, when it comes to the milk, I know a lot of you guys gonna say, oh, this is not the real stuff, right? You guys have better quality milks. You have these, all right? These California farms are a little bit better. You have a lot of organic milks, all these silk milks. Anything that you get though, right, needs to be unsweetened. If you get the sweetened stuff, is gonna have a lot of sugar content, which is gonna add up, right? You don't wanna get sugary drinks, juices, like all of this stuff over here. It's probably better that you don't get even orange juice and stuff like that. If you have a glass a day, fine, but most of the time, is super high in sugar. So stay away from sugar. I would get this coconut one, right? Still sweet flavor tasting, but it's not, no sugars, almost no carbs, low calories. So let's go ahead and go with this one. So if you really, really want to lose weight, just drink water. It has nothing. It's natural ingredients, right? No sugar, no sodium, no fat, no calories. Like, water is the answer. Now let me tell you this, right? Since we're in the water section, you guys may not know about electrolytes. Electrolytes is what you really need. So if I had a bottle of water, one of these bottles of water will be filled with electrolytes. You know, I'm kind of giving free promotion here, but what I use is these liquid IVs, right? They have tons of different ones. You guys, you don't have to use this one, but I trust this one because it makes me feel good. I actually feel a difference when I'm cramping up and stuff like that. I have one of these, I'm gonna say almost every other day. If I play basketball, if I do cardio, I'm gonna have me some liquid IV just to get my electrolytes back up. Because your body, once you start peeing, like urinating, and it starts to get clear, that means you flushed out all your electrolytes. It should be light yellow. So just take note of that. If you guys are feeling tired, you're getting cramps, it's because your body is missing electrolytes. It's good to always have some magnesium. I don't think water is always gonna do the job. That's what I learned, but that's not necessarily correct, right? Electrolytes is the key. I don't think I need any more of those. But I think we're almost done. But guys, look, I mean, look at my cart. You know what I did forget? The ground turkey, but I already have some at home. So the only thing really missing is ground turkey here, and I already have chicken. So I have all my meats, right? This comes out to, for sure, it'll come out to like 150, between 150, 120. All right, for the whole week now. This is what I'm eating for the whole week. So since we're almost at the end, right? I want you guys to think about electrolytes. I know Gatorade is considered electrolytes, and it is. If you guys are sick and you drink a Gatorade, it is good. But if you're drinking Gatorade just to drink it, stop drinking it, right? The only thing I would consider if you need to drink a Gatorade, if you're having a hard workout and you need something like immediately, and it's at the gym and you need something to pick you up, that's when you would have a Gatorade. But other than that, stop drinking Gatorades just to drink them, all right? It's gonna kill your gains, and you're gonna wonder why you keep, it's just like juice, you're gonna keep putting on fat and wonder why you're not getting more defined, right? That's what I'm going after. I want a little bit more definition. I want to see a little bit more, you know, definition in my midsection, mostly. So I know we didn't get to this aisle, but this is the last reminder. You know, before we close this video, you don't want any of this stuff in your house, right? One of the things I like to do, chips and salsa, one of my favorite things. I'm gonna lay off on that. But again, guys, I wanna also let you know, everything is good in moderation. This video was not to tell you just don't eat, right? It's to tell you what not to eat if you want fat loss. And this kind of stuff, processed foods, stuff that's just quick and easy to eat because you're hungry, you usually go and indulge on this. Late night snacks, usually you go and indulge on stuff like this, all right? You got chips, crackers, you got all this Chex Mix, you got all of this stuff, pretzels, stuff that you really don't want, unless you have really good self-control, right? But guys, I mean, this is what it's all about, guys. We're here, we're already in April, right? We're in April, right? Whatever your New Year's resolution was, I hope you're sticking to it because you only have 8 more months to reach that. So if you need to develop some new habits, it's time to lock in, right? This is why I have a new coaching platform where I created the Time Smart Fitness Formula, right? Workouts and nutrition that's ready, that's easy to follow for busy people, parents with kids, stuff that you just don't have time for. You need somebody to think for you. I've already done it, right? So look, if you want to do that, you can put coach in the comments, or you can just email me, coach, right? Find a way, I'll see the comments, right? If you leave that, I'll find a way to get in touch with you and make sure you get the results that you're looking for this next 8 months or just for a lifetime, right? But look, you're here with Josh Bailey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share it with somebody that needs it, right? Somebody that's struggling. I'm just giving you guys what I've learned to help me stay in shape over the past 15 years. Even having 4 kids, married, businesses, like I'm just giving you guys the gems of how to do it for a lifetime. So like I said, like this video, share it, subscribe if you haven't. You're here with Josh Bailey, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. All right, eat healthy.